lovies, thank you so much for stopping back to my channel. To the people that are new here, my name is Jennifer, and if you are not subscribed as yet, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you do not miss any of my content. To the people that are subscribed and are always showing me love, thank you so much. It does not go unnoticed. So today we are going to talk about the 5 reasons your hair might not be growing. But before we discuss those things, I just want to point this out. Everyone's hair grows unless you have a medical condition, a serious medical condition. But if you do not have a medical condition, trust me, your hair is growing, but you are not seeing that growth because you are not retaining the length. And that is why you may feel that your hair is not growing. So these 5 reasons are all about helping you start retaining the length. So as your hair is growing, we need to keep that length. So let's get to the 5 reasons. First one is you have not mastered your own hair. If you feel like another person can do a better job than you, then you have not mastered your own hair. If you feel like salons can do a better job than you, then you have not mastered your own hair. Now, mind you, I have nothing against salons. If you want to go to a salon, just make sure you go to a natural hair salon. But if you can wash your own hair, if you can treat your own hair, rather do that. You can go to a salon to do like intense things like planting your hair or treating your hair if you're not sure how. But when it comes to basic things, please be the one that does that, because some salons are not equipped with the knowledge of taking care of our natural hair. For me, when I started my natural hair journey, I would go to any salon, and these salons had no knowledge of taking care of our natural hair. As a result, they felt the need that they needed to use heat on my hair or chemicals in order for my hair to be manageable. So the only time that I started seeing health and growth in my hair is when I actually started taking control of my hair and started washing my own hair. And I remember when I started doing that, I actually went out and bought a shampoo and a conditioner and started washing my own hair. Then I started building on my knowledge and building on my products that I would use on my own hair. And since then, my hair has grown leaps and bounds and it is more healthy. So I would say, please master your own hair. Second reason why your hair may not be growing is you do not moisturize your hair properly. Moisturizing your hair properly starts with understanding your hair porosity. I'm not going to go into hair porosity on this video because I have a video specifically created for hair porosity. Now, once you know your hair porosity, then you can start understanding how you must moisturize your hair. You can choose between LOC method or LCO method or LC method, but it is up to your hair and how your hair reacts to what you are doing to it. So I would say explore and see which one works better for your own hair, but make sure that when you're moisturizing your hair, you have liquid, you have oil, and you have cream. Now, what product or brand you choose to use there, it is your own prerogative because it is your own hair. When it comes to liquid, I would say use water. If you want to use leave-in conditioners, that is up to you, but I would suggest that just keep it basic and use water. And you can add a leave-in conditioner, but whatever leave-in conditioner you add, it must have water as a first ingredient. Okay. Third reason your hair is not growing is because you are dragging your wash days. Now, you cannot stay with your hair not being washed for the whole month or even go longer than that. Like if you have a protective hairstyle, you need to wash your hair in between that protective hairstyle. You must not say, I'm going to leave it until I take off that protective hairstyle before I wash my hair. You need to wash your hair because a clean scalp means that your hair can actually grow and can breathe. But if your scalp is dirty and is clogged up because of the product that you put onto it, then your hair is not gonna grow as much. So please wash your hair. I would say that if you have time in your hands, wash it every week. If you don't have time in your hands, wash it every 2 weeks. The longer that you can go without washing your hair is 3 weeks. You can't go over 3 weeks without washing your hair. So please guys, washing your hair is very important. The fourth reason why your hair is not growing is you are over manipulating your hair. I am actually bad at this currently, because ever since I started a YouTube channel, I feel like I need to come with a fresh new look, and as a result I'm always manipulating my hair. I'm trying to find ways that I can actually protective style my hair and not over manipulate it, because every time you are styling your hair is shedding, it is tangling, creating more problems for you that are going to need you to keep attending to your hair. And every time you're attending to your hair, just know it will shed, it will break. So to try and avoid those things, try and do protective hairstyling that can last you a week or 2 weeks, because you not fiddling with your hair limits the chances of your hair breaking. So please make sure that you try and protect your hair. I also need to apply that knowledge with my own hair as well. The last reason your hair may not be growing is because you are not detangling properly. Guys, detangling is very important for the health of your hair, but you also do not need to overdo it, because when you are overdoing it, you are also stressing your hair even more. The fact of the matter is, you guys, the way that our hair is created in terms of our structure, you will always have tangles, especially if you have 4C hair. They will always have tangle. You can detangle your hair now, by the time you wash it, it's gonna have some tangles. So don't obsess about detangling your hair and always going in with your brushes. I personally prefer to detangle my hair using my hands, because my hands have sensors, and because it has sensors, it registers quickly in my mind that I need to be soft when I'm being too harsh on my hair. But when I'm using a brush, I realize that I will go in there and I will not actually stop myself and actually hold myself back and say, okay, this is too much, you know. So I would recommend that use your hands when you're detangling your hair. If you're gonna use a brush that is conducive or that is appropriate for detangling your hair, that will not be damaging to your hair in the long run. But the fact is, if you use brushes every time you're detangling your hair, in the long run you are creating more damage than good. So as I said, detangling your hair is important, but don't obsess about it, because your hair will always have tangles. So that is it, you guys. Those are the 5 reasons why your hair may not be growing. As I mentioned previously, that the problem is not that your hair is not growing, but the problem is that you are not retaining length. So as much as your hair is growing, you are losing hair. So try and do things that will help you maintain the length that has grown on your hair, so that you can start seeing the difference when it comes to your hair. And I would suggest that you prioritize health over length, because when you prioritize health, you do the right things for your hair, and that creates a room for a proper hair growth. So thank you so much, you guys, for sticking until the end of this video. I truly appreciate it. If you are not subscribed as yet, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you do not miss any of my content. And if you like this video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up and comment down below letting me know what are your thoughts. If you're not sure what to say a poll. Thank you so much. Until I see you on the next video. Bye.